magnetism to and the electricity to create weather and things. And I heard one of the military guys say that the chemtrails are like alloys and metal and debris that they pump into the atmosphere. So obviously if there's a lot of heavy metals, then it would create more magnetism for them to use HAARP. You know, I know nothing, I'm just an idiot. I'm just saying that's what it looks like to me. But I definitely see a lot more chemtrails in the sky, everywhere. Everywhere. Overhead, down the street, there's always something going on. There's always at least 2 to 3 chemtrails in the sky. Especially in Orlando.
Did your military contact or contacts, do any of your military contacts have anything to add to the story that you heard from Heather?
He said that after he looked at the data, his honest initial reaction was, it doesn't matter, you want to just let it go, don't believe a word of it. And then I kept pressing him, and he said, look, he's like, this isn't going to go away. He's like, you need to just let it go, it's not going to go away, but he's having some issues sleeping over the information. That's what he told me.
Okay. Very interesting. And if another person is asking, what's your overall reason for coming out with your information?
Because I wanted to get, if the information was accurate with the Heather thing, I wanted everybody to know it. It's not something that we can really hide. We need to know, or at least be prepared. Be prepared is like my motto. We want to be prepared for anything that's coming around the corner.
And have you watched the Terminator movies?
Yeah.
Okay. And did Heather ever relate to the Terminator movies or say that what she was seeing was like that?
She did. She did say it was very similar, but she said don't Hollywood it up, that they weren't all big and muscular like that. They could look like, if they wanted, they could look like a child if they wanted to, which is what made them so dangerous.
Okay, I've actually heard that as well from other whistleblowers. They could look like a little old grandmother, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Some people want to know, do you know anything about Earth changes?
Earth changes. Ooh. Only what I see. You see, John and James aren't going to tell me what's going to happen. They don't want to dabble in all that. I believe they know, but they don't want to discuss it with me. They want me to continue down my path on my own way. But I can see the changes that are happening, the earthquakes and everything that's really stepped up a gear in the last couple of months. Everything has started to snowball.
Okay, I would agree with that. Certainly the volcanic eruptions, et cetera, et cetera. There's some very strange and intense energy coming towards the Earth at the moment. And I have my webmaster in Norway is also experiencing it. I wonder, have you been noticing a change in energy?
Yes, definitely. I can definitely feel that there's something it doesn't feel wrong, but it does feel different. And I also got to say that for everybody who's talking about global warming, we've just had one of the coldest winters on record for a long time throughout the world.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been the coldest spring I've experienced in LA ever, easily.
Yeah.
Someone is asking, what do you think of Stephen Greer giving classes on greeting ETs?
I'm sorry. I have no idea what to say to that. According to him, the greys that I'm seeing are completely manufactured, so I know that's not true. I know that some are true. I've been told some are true. by John and James. There are manufactured greys, but there are ways to tell the difference, and the biology is very different. Some do come off an assembly line, but some are, I don't want to say legitimately cloned, but really that is what they are. But they're still spiritual beings. They still do have a soul.
Okay, I think there are different races of greys for sure. Okay, we have 1 minute to go. Ben, is there anything else? You do have a Facebook page. Is it still up and operating?
Yeah.
Okay, just in case people want to get in touch with you, would that be the place to go?
Yes, definitely, because I'm always on my Facebook. Okay,
great. And this is Project Camelot, ProjectCamelotProductions.com, ProjectCamelotPortal.com. And I welcome any questions you want to send to me. In the future, we will be back next week with Stuart Swerdlow, which should be a fascinating show. He's a very interesting man. So I believe that's our April 30th show. So I encourage everyone to tune back in next Friday for that show. Ben, you've been a real trooper. I really appreciate you being here on the show with me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much as well.
All right. You take care.
Okay. Will do.
Okay.
You too.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks, everyone, for listening. Bye-bye.
Torches of cars, chasing a bee, starting fires in trees.
Day breaks at a pace that makes the face ache, and just for his fate's sake he tries to stay calm. He looks down at young man's hands and his arms and remembers a time they seemed so much smaller. Outside is grey, and as the rain beats a rhythm on the window pane, inside feels just the same. He remembers the game he used to play at home on his own, racing the raindrops to the edge of the glass. Back then he only had to ask any questions. There was always someone inside who seemed to have the answers. In that house it smelt of fresh pumpkin, fried dumpling beans and Saturday cartoons. Old tunes, Lee Perry and James Brown. Soul to Soul came round, he was rocking a fade. Super Mario got played and played, like the hand-me-down jungle tapes his brother gave him from raves. Everything was simple and nice. Granddad's advice, Nana cooking peas and rice for 10 children. Cousins did the running man, and whether it was sunny out and hot or not, he got up racing the sun. Looking down the barrel of a spud gun, or packing a snowball so tight he could make the side of a bus shake. Mum saying he must take care riding that bike. Slush puppies drank as fast as he liked, ice cream headaches. Not making the bed, and faking not being awake for the sake of that sneaky feeling of beating one of the grown-ups. Stuff getting blown up in his dreams. The 5th member of an elite team of soldiers of fortune, best friends with Murdoch. Swigging on a dandelion and burdock, throwing broken stones in the back garden, trying to get one in the hole of the old bird box. His socks were odd, and that one cupboard always locked, and whether it did hold stolen treasure or not, it never really mattered.